Hello, and I hope you're doing well. On this video, we're going to take a look at this e-bike from DYU. The model is C3. And we're going to unbox it, put it together, show you how it works, and last thoughts about it. First, let's open up the box. And this is the other side of the box. And I'm going to show you something. To take these things off, find the place where they meet together. And you're going to turn it on the other side and pull it. And that's it. It's easy to take them off. All you have to do is find where they meet and then pull it. And one thing that I saw up here, it says to please keep this box in inner packaging for future storage purposes and after self-service. And also you can recycle this. So now let's pull it from up here. Now that we have the box open, here is the frame. And I like that they actually did package it good. So let's take a look at this box. Here you have the contents on the box. You have the pedal, multifunctional wrench, the charger, instructions, and the warranty card. So here you have the owner's manual. And we'll open this in a minute. You have the pedals. You have a right and a left. Then you have this tool that you're going to need to put it together. And then finally you have the charger. So here is everything that you have in that small box. You have your power cable. You have the wrench set. You have the left and right pedal. You have the warranty card. You have an extra wrench here. And your owner's manual. And on the owner's manual, together with DYU, accelerate the global efforts towards carbon neutrality. So that's pretty cool. You have table of contents. You have a welcome message, safety instructions, the accessories, the stuff that's here in this small box. This talks about the parts and its functions. How to charge it, how to fold, unfold, assemble, maintenance, make sure that you read that, and I'll talk about it as well. As for the rest of it here, let's take this out. This is just on it, so just pull it out like that. This is in there too, just to hold the box from caving in. Let's take this box out. And I think this is the seat, so we can put that together in a minute. And I think now I can pull the entire thing out. Perhaps you want to grab it with both hands and pull it out because you don't want to damage the bike. So let me grab it from this side, perhaps on this side, pull the entire thing out, and then put the box somewhere else. And out of the box, without doing anything to it, this is what it looks like. It's already pre-assembled. I think the only thing that is missing is perhaps the pedals, the seat, and perhaps put this up there. So let's take some of these things out. So the zip ties, we are gonna have to cut them. Now I've taken all the zip ties off, and now some of these things you could just slide it off, and these are put in there by tape, so you can either break the tape by hand or just take it like that apart. This comes out like that. Then you have this foam. And we could take that last. Here in the back, you have the light and you have the screws, and it was wrapped around this way. While it's being shipped, if it's out here, it might break. So now that it arrived, now we can put it out here. I like the construction. You have some parts that are matte black and some parts are glossy black. This bike is foldable, but it's not foldable as other bikes where it's foldable halfway, where the front tire and the back tire are side to side. This one is foldable where the handle collapses like it is now, and to put it together, all you have to do is lift the handle. Once it's up here, then you pull this, and before you do that, this goes to the side, you lock it, and then this plastic, you can lock it into place right here, so this doesn't come out again. So now that it's not collapsed, it takes a lot more space. And here you have your headlight. Down here by the tires, it gives you information about them. It says check your tires, and it gives you the PSI between 25 and 45. So make sure that your tires are inflated. Now this fender is loose, and the reason is this, what keeps it firm, is not into place. Now make sure that it clears the cable on the other side and bring this around, and this is going down here. Now using your wrench, you're gonna use one of these and make sure that it's a nice fit. Then you're gonna turn it. To make it easier, you can do this, and then once it's loose, then you can do this and take off the screw. Once it's off, you can just put it right back, but you're gonna put it through here and then put it in its place. And you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then just tighten it. Not too tight, but tight enough. This side now it's secured. It doesn't move as much as earlier. Now we're gonna do the other side. Now that both sides are done, now this is very sturdy. It's not going anywhere. And it's gonna protect you from getting water or mud on you. As for the tail light, that's why you have this small wrench. You're gonna use it to take these two nuts off. You're gonna put the screws through here and put the nuts on the other side. And here you have one, then you have the other. And then you're gonna put the cable right in the middle. And then you're gonna put the screws right through those holes. And then the nuts on the other side. Like that. And then you can grab the wrench and make them a little tight. Not too tight because the other side is plastic, so do not over tighten them. Then you're gonna do the other side too. and that's it. As for the pedals, you have the R right here for the right, and then you match it with the right, and it gives you the direction of how it's gonna turn. You're gonna tighten it this way, so it's going this way. And you can do this by hand first. Once you know it's going in there smoothly, and then you can go ahead and use the wrench. And the wrench is here. And just make sure that it's tight. There. Still turning, but it's tight. Now you can take both stickers off. Now let's do the other side. Now we can put this together and basically just make this loose by turning it. Now let's put the saddle in its place. Slide it to where you want it to be. And first you're gonna tighten this. And then you're gonna push it into place. So if I wanna keep it perhaps right there, I'm gonna turn it, and I'm turning it on the other side, and I'm making it tight. Once it's tight there, this is gonna create more tension. So it's gonna make it even tighter, but make sure that it's nicely tight, because if you don't tighten this well, the seat might come down on you. So right there, I think it's tight on the other side. So now, there. And if you wanna make sure that it's tight, right now, I didn't use a lot of force. So perhaps I'm gonna turn it a little bit more. Perhaps use both hands. Now it's starting to be tight right here. So now I feel more confident. So make sure that this is very tight. So now it's all put together. And on this side, you can see that you have the headlight. You have your protection put together. The handles are locked into place. Then you have the battery, you have both of the pedals on. Then you have your saddle or your seat. Then here, there's a space for a basket. It has pre-drill holes here. The bike doesn't come with it. This in the back, it's already put into its place. So, and then I just saw there's a carton back here. Make sure that you take that out. And then back here you have the rear light. And then you have this in case you have a little license plate to put on. You also have a reflector up here. I gotta take that plastic off. So now let's turn it and see it from the other side. As for this side, you have here, you're gonna plug in the bike so you can charge it. Once it's charged, then unplug it, stop charging it. Do not leave it charging overnight or unattended, and that is for any battery. I like that it has the kickstand so you can leave it standing. I like also the disc brakes. You have disc brakes on the front too. You have 14-inch wheels. Again, you have the headlight. And then up here, you have your bell. I have to make this a little tighter. Yeah, it's loose, so using the Phillips, you can make this tight. And then make sure that you read some of the things that they left here for you. And then you have the front brake on the left, the rear brake on the right. So if I press on this on the right side and I go back here, And then if I press on the left side, make sure that you familiarize yourself with the brakes. Now up here I took off the tape and I tightened the bell. Now I can ring it. And one of the things that I like about this is that for the power, you have this cover. So if you take it off, then now you can press it. So it's nice that you can take it off and put it back. It would be nice to have this perhaps hang around here because I might lose this. So it would be nice to keep it hanging around here, or perhaps just open it and then you can close it. I would have liked that, but anyway, no big deal. So to turn it on, you press here, and then you have the battery life on the right. Right now you have 3 lights, and if it's 4, it's fully charged. Right now it's only 3 lights. Now if I press either one of the brakes, it doesn't matter if it's the front or the back. That's what it does. If I let it go, if I press the brake, it lets people know that you're braking. Now there's another button on the right side, right by the battery indicator. If I press it for a few seconds, it turns on the headlight. And if I press it again for a few seconds, it turns it off. So I like that if I press it like this, it's not gonna turn it on and off. So accidentally, you're not gonna turn it off. So if I press and hold, there. And it's bright, so I like that a lot. You wanna turn off the bike, you press it, and this one clicks, that one does not. So now that I'm charging it, all you have to do is plug it in, and then this LED is gonna be red. So now it's charging, and it has some battery, but let's charge it at 100% for the first time. And do not leave it unattended, or do not leave it overnight. Once it's charged, then unplug it right away. And when the battery is full, then the charger turns green. Now I wish it made a sound or something like that, because I have a tool when I charge it and it's fully charged, it makes a buzzing sound to let you know that it's ready. So I wish this would do the same thing, but no big deal. It does have that green light to let you know that it's fully charged. So when it is, then you can just go ahead and unplug it, and then unplug it from here too. So now it's ready to ride. Make sure that you wear a helmet, and now let's take it outside. The DYU C3 e-bike is compact. It folds on its handles, and it's designed for users commuting short distance. It has a very nice sleek design, and it has practical features. It is convenient and eco-friendly. It has a brushless motor of 350 watts. Top speed is 16 miles per hour. The battery is 36 volts. It has a range of 13 to 15 miles in throttle mode and 20 to 23 miles with pedal assist mode on a single charge. And both of them will vary because it depends also on the weight it has. The lighter you are, it'll probably get you more miles. The load capacity is 260 pounds, but I think that's pushing it. It takes 3 to 4 hours to charge the battery, and just don't leave it unattended. The height recommendation is between 4'10" to 5'10" in height, and the bike itself weighs about 40 pounds. I like that it has an integrated headlight and taillight. It does come with a bell, chain guard, kickstand and fenders, which is pretty cool. The DYU C3 has a nice clean design, and its 14-inch wheels and foldable handles make it portable, and it's nice to have if you are limited in storage space. The build quality is solid, and it has a sturdy frame. It is also comfortable to ride. I like the well padded saddle, and it handles well. And one of the nice things that I liked is that it didn't take long to assemble it, because most of it is already assembled. I also like the disc brakes and the reflectors all around the bike. I would recommend this bike for entry-level riders, and especially if you are on the lighter side, because it's good value. It is limited in power and range. And if you are using this for a short distance, it is perfect. It handles well, and I like it. If you are looking for a more powerful motor, you might want to take a look at the C5 from DYU. The C3 offers a fun, short distance commute at a great value. So I hope this video helps you in any way. Thank you for watching and enjoy.